Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm your host, Nina.
And I'm Matt. And today we're looking at part 3 of secret restaurants. We're going to talk more about secret restaurants and have a little dialogue about going to one.
Yeah, so I learned so much about secret restaurants in the past 2 episodes. And it just got me thinking that I really want to go to one because I've never tried it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
have you?
I've been to one once that's, I guess it's a secret restaurant because when you go in the entrance, there's just another door there. There's another locked door and you have to figure out how to get into the restaurant.
Okay.
So this is like a key-themed restaurant and they have a question on the wall.
Okay.
And then there's a whole bunch of keys, maybe like 20 or more keys that each have a different answer to this question.
Oh, so you have to pick the right answer in order to get into the restaurant.
That's right. So only the correct key that opens the door to the restaurant will have the right answer to the question. So you have to, you can try out many of the keys and maybe, it's a bit of a test to see how smart you are, how good you are at solving these kinds of puzzles, because if you can get it on the first try, you can feel special.
I wonder if you get a free drink or free snack if you get it on the first try.
Well, I got it on the first try, actually, and I didn't get anything.
Oh, that's a shame.
I also noticed that they do also have a camera right outside the door, so they can see if someone is trying and cannot get in, they'll just open the door for them.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe they have to try all 20 keys and take their time. But that does sound like a lot of fun.
And we're going to talk today about 2 people going to visit one of these secret restaurants and learn about how their experience was.
All right.
Maya and Samuel are at the back of a bookstore.
Look, there is the simple wood door with the number keypad.
Great. What does the email say to do next?
Welcome back to part 3 of secret restaurants.
Okay, so today we have a little dialogue. So it says, Maya and Samuel are at the back of a bookstore. So these 2 people with Maya and Samuel. So Nina, you can read for Maya and I will read what Samuel says.
Sounds good. So Maya says, look, there is the simple wood door with the number keypad. Okay, so she said the simple wood door with the number keypad. So it's a specific door that they already were looking for, right?
So it's a simple door, and a simple thing, something that is simple means it's uncomplicated or it doesn't have anything extra added to it to make it special or in any way. So if we're talking about a simple door, we probably mean a door that just looks like any other door. It has nothing that makes it stand out or makes it look special. It's just a door. It's basic, it's simple, it doesn't have anything that is extra.
Okay, and it has a number keypad. So a number is a word or symbol for counting, like 1, 2, 3. For example, my phone number is easy to remember.
Okay, so it has a number keypad. A keypad is a small thing that you can use for putting in information into a computer or some kind of technology. So we say a keypad, we mean it's small and has a number of keys or buttons that can be pushed to indicate things that the buttons mean. So in this case, it's a number keypad. So each of the buttons will have one number. And when you press that button, it gives that number to whatever technology or computer or messaging system you are sending those numbers to. So you might think of a number keypad that you could see on an ATM machine. So when you want to take money out of the machine, you need to use the number keypad to put in your secret code or password and to get your money.
Okay, yeah, so I've seen doors that have a number keypad. So it's an alternative to a lock, right? So a physical lock. So in this case, you put in the code or password and you can enter the door.
I've stayed in some hotels that have a number keypad to enter the front door.
Yes.
Okay, back to our dialogue. Samuel says, "Great. What does the email say to do next?"
Okay, so in this case, we know that they got an email just like we mentioned before. Some secret restaurants will give you an email with a password or directions on how to get into the secret restaurant, right? Ooh, this is very exciting. I wonder what's going to happen next.
All right, well, first let's go to Tina.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字跟文法重点。首先来看看单字的部分 ，simple 形容词，简单的、朴素的。I bought a simple white shirt. 我买了一件朴素的白色衬衫。Number 名词，数字。My lucky number today is 7. 我今天的幸运数字是7。Keypad 名词，小型数字键盘。Jason pressed the buttons on the keypad. Jason 按了小型数字键盘上的按钮。我们再来看一下文法重点。刚刚的对话提到了 the back of 什么的后面 ，back 是名词，意思是空间的后部。我们来看看这个例句 ：The kitchen is at the back of the restaurant. 厨房在餐厅的后方。What does something say? 某物写着什么 ？say 在这里表示指出、说明。参态是 say, said, said， 主词通常是物品。我们来看看这个对话。What does the sign say？ 这个标志上写什么 ？It says no parking here。它写着此处禁止停车。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, so Samuel and Maya are standing in front of this secret door and they've I guess got some instructions because they're going to check the email. So they should know how to enter this secret door. And there is a keypad. So you would think that they're probably just going to enter this code to enter this secret door.
Yeah, so I think that's the fun of it all. Some people might think this is too much trouble. But I think most young people think of this as a lot of fun, like a little treasure hunt, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like how there's those escape rooms now. So you have to try to, solve the puzzle to get out of the room. And then you win the game. But in this case, you have to sort of solve the puzzle to get into the restaurant, so to get to where you want to be.
Exactly. Okay, this sounds super fun. Let's find out more about it after we go to part 2.
We need to put the code in the keypad. There can't be any mistakes.
Okay, you tell me the numbers and I will push the buttons.
Sure. The code is 2223 plus the star button.
There, the code is in. Is anything happening?
I hear something. Wow, the door is opening.
That is so cool. Let's go in and check out this secret restaurant.
Welcome back. So before the break, where we left you, we had Maya and Samuel, and they're in the back of a bookstore. And they had found this simple door that they knew about from before. So they knew they were going to find this simple door in the back of the bookstore, and it has a keypad next to it. So now they are looking at an email to try to figure out how to use this keypad to open the door.
Okay, so continuing with the article, Maya says, we need to put the code in the keypad. there can't be any mistakes. Okay, so a mistake is something wrong that you did. For example, I made a mistake on my homework. Okay, so they cannot make any mistake with the keypad. So they're going to enter the numbers and hopefully the door will open for them. But I wonder what would happen if they made a mistake.
I know, they seem very worried about making a mistake, as if you only get,
one chance.
and then if you don't get it on the first try, you're done. You can't go to that restaurant.
Alarms will go off.
Yes. All right, so Samuel says, okay, you tell me the numbers and I will push the buttons.
Okay, teamwork.
All right, so Maya is going to read the numbers from this email and Samuel can push the buttons. So to push a button means that's how you use a button. So a button is something that you might find on a keypad. It's the thing that you press in to make something happen. So when you push a button, usually you would use just a finger. If it's a keypad or like on an elevator, you need to push a button to go to the floor you're going to. So usually it's with one finger and you push it with your finger, and that's pushing a button. So in this case, Maya is going to read the numbers and Samuel is going to use that keypad to push in the buttons for each number that she says.
Okay, hopefully they will not make any mistakes.
That's right.
All right, so let's go to Tina first and we'll continue soon.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 mistake 名词错误 The teacher found a mistake in my homework. 老师在我的作业里发现了一个错误。文法的部分刚刚提到了 push a button 按下按钮 push 指的是按压 button 是按钮课文中的 start button 指的是米字键。我们来看看这个例句Nancy pushed the red button to start the game. Nancy 按下红色按钮开始游戏。接着我们回到课文当中。
All right, so Maya says, sure, the code is 2223 plus the star button. Okay, so
they were worried about making a mistake with this code, but I think it would be very difficult to make a mistake with this code because it is a easy code, a simple code. You're just 2223 and then the star button.
Maybe they would do 2222 or only put two twos, like 223. That could be an easy mistake to make. All right, but not just the numbers, they also need the star button. So plus the star button. So when you plus, it means to add something or add it to something. For example, 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay, so now Samuel says, after he's put in the code, he says, there, the code is in.
Okay.
So the code is in, he means that he has pressed the buttons, he has entered the code. And when we enter a code, you could say the code is in. So he's put the code in the keypad by pushing the buttons. Then he asks, is anything happening? Okay, so that's something you might ask when you want to know if it has worked, because you want to know, has anything happened? So to happen means something takes place or a situation occurs. So when something does something, it means something happened. If we had said, you know, he pressed the code and nothing happened, it means just there was nothing that occurred, nothing took place, nothing changed in their current situation.
Okay.
So if something does happen, you might expect that maybe the door might click open, you might hear a sound of something happening. So if you hear a sound, you would know that something's moving, or maybe there's a beep that lets you know that you can open the door.
Okay, so let's see if actually anything happened after we go to Tina.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 plus 介系词还有加上 There is a park plus a playground near my house. 我家附近有一个公园，还有一个游乐场。happen 动词发生。When the bell rang, something strange happened. 铃声响起时，奇怪的事发生了。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, so Maya says, I hear something. Wow, the door is opening. So something did happen, right?
That's right, something happened. The code worked and the door opened. So Samuel says, that is so cool. Let's go in and check out this secret restaurant.
Okay, so they finally made it in and they experienced something unique, something different, which was going through the email and the steps just to get into this restaurant. So I bet they felt like they earned it.
That's right, yeah, you'd feel like you've earned your secret meal. You feel like you're more special than the other people in this bookshop who are just there buying books because they don't even know that there's a secret restaurant behind that door in the back.
Indeed. Okay, so it sounds like they had a really fun experience.
All right, well, now let's review the dialogue again and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Maya and Samuel are at the back of a bookstore.
Look, there is the simple wood door with the number keypad.
Great. What does the email say to do next?
We need to put the code in the keypad. There can't be any mistakes.
Okay. You tell me the numbers and I will push the buttons.
Sure. The code is 2223 plus the star button.
There. The code is in. Is anything happening?
I hear something. Wow, the door is opening.
That is so cool. Let's go in and check out this secret restaurant.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，simple 形容词，简单的、朴素的 ；number 名词，数字 ；keypad 名词，小型数字键盘 ；mistake 名词，错误 ；plus 介系词，还有加上 ；happen 动词，发生。接着我们来看文法的部分 ，the back of 什么的后面。We walked toward the back of the bus. 我们往公车后面走。What does something say? 某物写着什么 ？What does your shirt say? 你的衬衫上写什么 ？It says smile every day. 它写着微笑每一天。Push a button. 按下按钮。Which button do I need to push? 我需要按哪一个按钮？以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Vendors are people or companies that offer things for sale, and Xizhi Market is full of vendors selling all kinds of awesome things. Let's find out more about the Xizhi Market. Xizhi Market is close to the Xizhi train station. The shopping environment is comfortable. The stands are in good order. Vendors sell fresh food like meats, hot dishes, and local fruits and vegetables. The market is open from the afternoon until the evening. When the market opens, it quickly fills with people. Both office workers and housewives love shopping here. Xizhi Market is quite popular among all types of people because there's so many delicious food items available at all the different vendors. It makes my tummy grumble just thinking about it. See you at the Xizhi Market!